Hello everyone, welcome back to Be Bold Rahul. This is a 1 month update of my fitness challenge. It's been 30 days of equal highs and equal lows. The lows haven't been that tough, to be very honest. Like the lows have been around having cravings around food or just like pushing myself to go to the gym. But the highs have been insane. Every time I wake up in the morning, I step onto the scale and I see how much my weight is that morning. It's like a tiny orgasm that I get every time I see even 100 grams going down. So overall, the first 30 days have been fantastic. The next 60 days, I hope to continue with the same amount of vigor. When I started this challenge, I was at 117.3. Today morning, I was at 111.9. I'm sure this is going to come out a few days later. But today, what is the date? As on 14th August, I'm at 111.9. Which I'm slightly off my target by like a week or so, because there was 1 week where I had like a completely flat week because of multiple reasons, which I'm not going to get into. Basically, I didn't get a lot of exercises done. I didn't get a lot of workout sessions done in that week, and I was not that strict with my diet as well. So we're at 111.9, 112 for all intents and purposes. We have about 6 weeks to go. 6 weeks, 7 kgs should be fine. So we should be ending the challenge at 105, which was our initial target. Last Sunday, I checked my body fat percentage. When we started the challenge, I was at 36.6%. Last Sunday, when I checked my body fat percentage, I was at 33.3%. So I think I've lost 3.3% of body fat, which is also another win. And I'm consistently getting at least 150 grams of protein every day. I'm getting 4 or 5 workouts done every week. So overall, all track, right? When we announced this fitness challenge, we selected 5 people to join me on this journey, and among those 5 people, we decided to select one person who would win 2 lakh rupees. In order to determine how this one person would win 2 lakh rupees, we decided to give them a set of challenges. So every 2 weeks, they'll have to go through a challenge to show how much their fitness levels have increased. The first challenge was climbing the most amount of steps in 20 minutes. All the 5 contestants have actually done it, so we're just going to quickly go and see how their performance was and how they felt throughout the challenge. Let's go.
So let's get to the challenge. You just recently attempted trying to climb as many stairs as you can in 20 minutes. How did that go? How many stairs were you able to climb?
So before I went for the challenge, it showed me 34 flights climbed, and after the challenge it was 71. So 71 minus 34 is 37 basically. Flights overall were climbed. So, and I think every flight had in like our tower, it has like 12 steps basically. So that if like you're going to do the math, then that's the numbers behind it. Like I started slow, धीरे करके, and then like when I saw like okay 5 minutes are left and I still have energy, then I started like going like way more faster. तो fun था, मतलब वो बहुत सारे लोग, I did it in the evening in office ना, तो a lot of people were like leaving, so they were all like wondering कि ये आदमी कर क्या रहा है, but सही था, मस्त fun stuff था.
Crazy. What according to you would be your ranking? Of course, you don't know, you have not compared it to the others.
I'm not even expecting कि like top 3 में भी होगा मैं, तो I don't know, like not sure.
मैंने I think 10 या 12 फ्लोर चढ़े होंगे, and in the process में तो इतना ज़्यादा थक गया था. I was like कि oh, I can't do this anymore. But
I think for me the more challenging part was recording it. The challenge was also by itself very strenuous on the body. Like I had to go back home, put on my leg massager and then sit on it for 15 minutes. उसके बाद सब कुछ normal हुआ था. तो सही तो था. हाँ.
Very fun.
That stair challenge was like just suddenly came up. That was like hard for me, more than usual, and so I just gave it a shot. It was like 10:30 in the night. I took my friend's phone because I didn't have the space for 20 minutes long video, and took my phone for the timer, and I just started like from the 6th floor I think, and my friend's room is on the 10th floor, so 6th to 10th floor. I just went up and went down. So initially I was just focusing on the breathing. I didn't want to I didn't have that competitive mind that I would want to do it as much as possible. I just wanted to do it steadily. That was my goal. I just wanted to keep my breathing in check. I was paying attention to my breath. And I also, started like a podcast after 5 minutes to focus there as well and on my breath. And that was how it was going for me. And I think I did around 13 times, if I'm not wrong. Maybe, I lost the count, or maybe it was 14, but it was I think 13 at least.
Very
So
cool.
13 and then each floor in total was 72 floors. So it was 72 into 13 up and down. So that was the total count.
How do you think you'd rank yourself? How was your performance in the challenge?
I'm maybe at the last.
Why is that?
Because I was not focusing on, I was not putting real effort into making it more. I was climbing normally. I was just like keeping steady breath, That was my approach. That's why I believe if other people, I feel maybe they have, done it as more of a challenge than me, so they would be higher above on the ladder than me.
Any other insights you noticed about your body, about yourself, or since that challenge?
So after that challenge, I didn't do anything else, like just back to my usual stuff. So just since that challenge, maybe things happened more on the meditative side, I would say. Like I am more recently gravitated towards, paying more attention to my breath and myself, my consciousness, stuff like that. So the yoga side of this thing,
Very
Sure.
cool. Thank you for this question. So let's address the challenge at hand here. You attempted to climb as many stairs as you could in 20 minutes. How did that go?
The thing is, I tried that before also, but because I was recording myself, it was way more easier this time. Was जैसे मेरा ध्यान जो है, it wasn't going on the steps, it wasn't going on the time. I was just speaking, I was telling stories, so मेरा पूरा focus वहाँ पे था. That's why it went like very smoothly.
Very cool. How many stairs did you
Yeah.
climb, or how many floors did you climb?
Four floors.
4 into?
So 4 floors. Yes, it was around 10 to 15 times.
Crazy. That's a good number.
Yeah.
Did you feel tired?
I was very tired. I realized a fact that my legs are not strong at all. I really need to work out on them. But जब 20 बार you climb up and down a stair, आपको समझ में आता है your muscles are very weak.
How do you think, where do you rank amongst your peers in this challenge? Sure, you don't know how they performed, etc. right now, but overall, as per your competition, how did you do?
I would rank myself right now because I've seen my journey, so I'll rank myself at 4th or 5th right now because I know I'm not giving 100% फिलहाल when it comes to diet and everything. But hopefully, inshallah, at the end of this challenge, things might change. Like I'm doing all the preparations that are necessary to lose weight. Hopefully, that would help me in the challenge also.
Got it. You just attempted to climb, as many stairs as you could in 20 minutes.
It went well. It was challenging. And the whole staircase was, I think it had around 22 steps, and I climbed, I think 13 times, probably 13 times.
That's cool. That's very cool.
Yeah.
But how did you feel throughout while you were doing the whole challenge?
The thing is, I've made it a routine, it's very cost effective as well, and it works your whole lower body, basically.
Where do you think your challenge performance is going to rank between the 5 participants you're up against?
Rahul and Divyansh, they both might, come as close as to me as well. They both are also, trying a lot.
But very cool. So we have our next challenge coming up, right, in the next 2 weeks. Are you doing something differently to prepare for the next upcoming challenge?
I'm actually enrolled for a marathon, a 10K marathon, which is it's gonna air on August 15th, Independence Day.
Awesome. That sounds good. पूरा आपका जो challenge चल रहा है इसमें. But how
That
many
was the
floors
speed flow.
did you climb? Like 3 or 4?
I guess 4.5 or 5.
4.5 or 5. And how many times?
Yeah. I guess 5 or 6 times I was up and down.
Got it.
Yeah. Initial 2 were easy. Okay, I have the enough stamina to go. But after a while, it was no, my legs are not supporting. I cannot do this.
Got
But
it.
then I pushed myself कि 20 minutes तक करना है जितना हो रहा है. Oh, yeah.
Understood. Very cool. Interesting experience. Anything you'd like
Yeah.
to add though? Any sort of motivation?
There is no as such motivation, honestly. Initially I thought okay, wow, such a huge motivation. You are getting 2 lakh to, reduce your weight.
Yeah.
And I guess around that time, the Mr. V's transformation video was literally was live on YouTube.
At least the target seems a little far-fetched. 10 kgs in a
Yeah.
month, सोचना आसान है. Challenge is coming in, the next weekend, right? Are you
Okay.
trying to aim to do something differently this time? Are you planning on preparing for the challenge?
I guess the next challenge would be difficult for me because there is this 1 week break. Also the festival season, I ate sweets and everything. Once I'll get back to Delhi, I'll try to hit gym daily and get back on my track.
Shobit absolutely crushed it with 1092 steps. Divyansh followed strong with 936 steps. Shashank put in a solid effort with 816 steps, and Shubh clocked in 560 steps. And finally, Rahul managed 518 steps. So the leaderboard looks like this. First place, Shobit with 192 steps gets 3 points. Second place, Divyansh with 936 steps gets 2 points. And the third place, Shashank with 816 steps gets 1 point. This was an absolutely amazing effort from everyone. This challenge isn't just about numbers. It's about showing up and pushing your limits. Okay, so that was insane. Like, I did not expect all of them to be so enthusiastic about this challenge, but I guess I've inspired all of them to be focused on their fitness goals. We are going to be doing 3 more challenges like that, and after each challenge, I'll post a leaderboard here where you can see who's leading. Like, share, and subscribe to this channel so you can keep track of my fitness journey as well as all of theirs and see who wins the grand prize of 2 lakh rupees. See you in the next one.